be making carbonara pasta. And to start, I have this pot with boiling water and fettuccine pasta. And I'm going to stir this pot periodically throughout this video to make sure our pasta doesn't stick to each other. In this pan, I have pancetta and onions. It is important to make sure your onions are sliced small and thin, so it does not overpower the pancetta in this mixture, and you'll have a perfect balance of all the flavors that go on in this pan here. So now we're going to focus on the important feature, our carbonara sauce. Next slide. Okay. To start, you want to measure 350 milliliters of heavy cream, which I have already done for the sake of time in this video. Next, we're going to add 3 eggs to our mixture. All right, now I will stir the eggs and the heavy cream together in our measuring cup here. And you want to make sure that your eggs are fully beaten in this mixture, or else when you dump this sauce into the pasta, you're going to end up with scrambled eggs at the bottom of your pasta dish, and I promise you, you do not want that. Once you have these eggs fully beaten in this sauce, you want to add salt, pepper, and Parmesan cheese to this bowl here. All right. You can put as much salt and pepper into this sauce as you would like. For me, I like to put more salt to pepper ratio because salt and Parmesan cheese go better together than pepper. And I don't really like pepper, but if you like pepper, you can put more pepper to salt into your sauce. And I'll stir that in. There. And it's also important to taste test your sauce along with taste test the pasta in order to know that the pasta is finished cooking and it is not hard. And it's important to taste test your sauce to make sure you have the proper balance of flavor that you would like. So, take your beads, throw more salt. More salt. Mix that in. And lastly, you'll add your Parmesan cheese to your sauce. And I like to add about 3/4 of a bag of Parmesan cheese to the sauce. But again, you can add as much Parmesan cheese as you would like. If you want to put the whole bag in there, you can. You want to put less, you can. While also keeping an eye on your other mixtures you've got going on in this pan and this pot over here. Might have to turn down the heat. Keep an eye on the pasta. You don't want that pasta to be too soft, and you don't want the pasta to be too hard. So you have to find your right balance. this dish. I'm mixing in my cheese into this sauce. The cheese is going to make it thicker. It's also going to add some extra salt to it, but a different salt flavor. Oh, it's good. Okay, so our sauce is done. We're going to pan over back here to our pancetta onion mixture. You want this mixture to be a golden brown color. That's how you know it is done. And you also want to make sure this pasta is nice and soft, but not too soft. So this still needs a little bit of time to cook. To turn off the heat on this pancetta onion, because even if you turn off the heat and leave the pan still on the burner, it'll still cook it just a little bit, but not too much, so it won't burn while you wait for the pasta to finish. Still needs a little bit more time. Alright. Now, follow me to the sink. You'll strain the pasta. Make sure all the water is out. Here is pot. Make sure all your water is out. Of said pasta. And then put it back into the pot, the empty pot. Next, you'll want to add your sauce that you made into the pot of pasta. Mix it all together. So all of it gets covered in that sauce. And then lastly, add your pancetta onion mixture to it, avoiding getting that excess oil into the pot. Stir it up. Stir that in. You'll get that nice balance of flavor in this pot. Where you'll get all the components of this dish in your bowl. And that is how you make carbonara pasta.